it. Pour a cup, toast to the winners, throw it up.
Juicy, where the drums at?
My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes better. Why these tell me? You can join the journey, you is worthy. Just allow me, no. Kicking down your door. Bloodsuckers, I see this industry is filled with sheep. People that pretend to be something that they will never be. Oh my, I just need some little old peace of mind. The sons, the kings, the ghouls, the gods. The moon, the light, the fools, the facts. My God, oh God, this is Son of God level. The sun, the sky, you can see the vibe. We ride the high, always on a high level. So open up your eyes, baby. I can never be controlled.
Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. This one fielded at the 5. And look at this, right away a loose football. And it looked like he was able to get it back. So a big sigh of relief there, as that would have been a disastrous way to start this ball game.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. The numbers in last week's ball game for Robinson: 13 carries, 53 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week in hopes they can kick those numbers up a notch.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 17 yards that time, and a Washington first.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To throw, Brissett. This is caught by his tight end, Logan Thomas. To throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. Here's Brissett. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Brissett. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And, Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Another try after the first down sack. Brissett. Thomas brings it in. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's Brissett. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jermaine Johnson credited with that sack.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Field goal unit and Joey Sly now. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Sly able to put this one through. And it's 3-0 Washington. Well, given where they started that opening drive, CD, I think to get 3 out of it, probably a pretty good start that they'll take.
I think you're exactly right about that because they just shook off the effects of the kickoff in field position and took the ball, moved it downfield. Didn't pay off with a touchdown, but that drive, that was really nice for them, and they did come away with 3 points.
So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU, Zach Wilson. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. Hall. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Here's Hall again. And they'll stop him after a gain of a couple to the 33. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. That's into the hands of Khalif Raymond. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That one will send him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Wilson. They're able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. On 3rd down, Wilson. And that is incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Now Brissett. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Brissett. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and the Jets are going to take possession of the football.
Well, this had trouble written all over from the start. He's got 2 extra defensive backs in the game he's got to deal with. They're in a dime set. So everywhere he's looking, he's seeing a different color jersey. And sure enough, this one winds up being intercepted.
A handoff for Hall. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Play action. It's Wilson. Got a man. It's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Tyler Conklin, his second touchdown on the season. And the Jets have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Point after by Lambo, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Well, that drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. In plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt from the 6. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out comes Washington's offense as they get set to take over here. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
Yeah, and still in the first half here, a long way to go. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. 27 yards there, a first down. Brissett now. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. To throw is Brissett. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to have a Commander's first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing, Brissett. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. John Franklin Myers. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. Throwing on 2nd and long. Brissett. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Brissett sets to throw it. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Jets will take over. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 16. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. All again on 2nd down. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. Now it's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. Oh, look at the juke. It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. First down, Brissett. Throw right side, taken in by Gibson. And they're going to get this up to midfield. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. That's out wide here for Robinson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And it's 3rd and 4 now. Brissett. And that will be incomplete. Now the former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Wilson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's a give to Hall. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Hall again on 2nd down. And he'll fight for a couple as the tackle is made at about the 32. The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run here with Hall to about the 48-yard line. Hall again on 2nd down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. They pick up 16 and a Jet first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Now Wilson on first down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hall. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington 16. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. To throw on 2nd and 10. Wilson. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. On 1st and 10, Brissett. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. This will be caught. It's Samuel. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for Washington. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Final 24 seconds of the first half as they come up here 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Open man is Raymond. He's got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From just shy of midfield, Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we will skip the highlight show this week, get right back to this Week 3 matchup. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point. So here are the Jets now to take over. They're looking to bounce back following the loss to Miami a week ago, and they've got the lead right now as they come up with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Wilson. He finds his man, complete. That's Wilson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll run the option left. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football. Brissett to throw on 1st. Samuel bringing in the slant. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
2nd down and a run by Robinson. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. On 3rd down, Brissett. Got his target, Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Brissett throw complete there to Thomas. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brissett being chased out, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jermaine Johnson picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll check that down to Gibson out of the backfield. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. 4th down, Brissett. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Thomas. And the Commanders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Brissett now. Dodson has it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Commanders have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Wilson. And his throw is incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on to punt for New York. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. So here's Washington now to take over. They were 3-point winners a week ago. They lead by 3 here as well as they start 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson takes it to about the 37. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Brissett. Hitting Samuel on the slant. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. First down, Brissett. He'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. So nothing doing there, and it'll be 2nd down. Brissett sets to throw it. And his throw is going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll throw again. Brissett. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And this is off target to the left. Didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and that will keep this a 3-point game. So it's an empty possession, and as a kicker, not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon, so apparently neither guy is immune.
Catch is made by Hardman. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And does Washington have it? They do. Here's Gibson to start the drive. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. On 2nd and 9, Brissett. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Brissett on 1st down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Out of the gun, Brissett. Dances by him. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. And to the air once more, it's Brissett. Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. And right side, they're going to go option here. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down. Pass incomplete. This offense so far on third down, not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to have a Commanders first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. From the red zone now, Brissett. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Multiple rushers break through to drop him for the 7th time this game. To try again after the sack. Brissett. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Now Brissett. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. A bit of extra pressure now for this one on Joey Slye. This to swell the lead to 6. Slye able to put this one through. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So that gets him a little bit of breathing room, but not much. And you have to think back to the field goal that he missed earlier. This would be a 2-score game right now if he had converted then.
And if you and I are thinking about it, you know he is as well, because in the back of his mind, he's thinking, I hope I get one more shot, and then I'm
taking it right down Broadway. The 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Lambo on for the extra point. And this puts him on top by a penny. It's 14-13. Well, we talk a lot about explosive plays on offense. How about an explosive play on special teams? Certainly one there on the kick return for a touchdown. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. They'll start on the ground with Gibson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
On 2nd and 9. Brissett. He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
A 1-yard pickup brings up
Brissett from the gun on 3rd. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made, but now we'll have to see about the penalty.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Got a man. It's De'Ami Brown complete. 12 more yards there and another first down. Again, it's Brissett. Oh, no, he lost the football. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now Carter to start the drive. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the 44, Wilson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on first and second downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson. Open man here is Conklin. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Montez Sweat, the man that time to fight in and drop him. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And this punt will go out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25, and it will. Right at the 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. They'll look at Washington as they come onto the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were in nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Down at the 25. From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson flushed out right. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. The kick by Lambeau is good, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now Washington down on the scoreboard. And time, a huge factor. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down. Brissett. Pass complete to Robinson. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Clock running as Washington will try and hurry up. This is Robinson. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. Here's Brissett. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Counting down at 30 seconds remaining. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. Now Brissett. Able to connect with Dotson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Here's Brissett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Brissett looks to throw. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Now Brissett. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now Brissett on 4th down. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. The Jets, with victory seemingly in hand, they take a knee. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. And they'll indeed take a knee. So it's a victory here for the New York Jets. Charles, for this losing side, their heads are hanging as they walk off the field today. And really, I mean, we know why. Those 3 turnovers by that offense, that's ultimately what doomed them.
And this is what coaches preach all the time to every team that we ever talk with. Taking care of the ball on offense, trying to take it away on defense. And let's face it, when you give it away 3 times in one game, you make it very difficult for your team to get the W.
So for the Jets, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on